As one Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Let me tell you, one of the roughest 6 mile days. Normally 6 miles ain't really that taxing on my body, but today was the day after I did 10 miles, and I told myself before the run I was doing 4 miles. And the adrenaline started kicking in, nice weather, and I paid for it on mile 6. Literally have nothing left at the moment. And again, as I tell you periodically, reason I record these right after a run is to give you the raw, uncut feeling, raw, uncut thoughts of your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, as one Crookshank. One of the things about being a public speaker and having the intention of making a full-time income strictly on your thoughts, strictly on your intellectual property, strictly on your speaking gigs and the workshop jokes and all of that in details includes you being as authentic as humanly possible behind a microphone, behind a camera, in front of camera, so the world has the ability to see it. Not to say everyone in the world is gonna really watch your stuff like that, but the world, if they wanted to, has the ability. It's public information for anybody that wants to get to know as one Crookshank, anyone that's considering him as a client. It's all out there, raw, uncut, and unfiltered. And today's topic, or today's thoughts, I should say, we are inventing kind of a new term, a new category of people that you have to be very leery of and very, very aware of. And it goes right in line with everything we do over here in the Move Swiftly world, whether you're skilled, well-informed front team and you're lifting yourself, doesn't matter, whether you're a entrepreneur, all the little concepts and tactics that I come up with to engage my ideal clients, it goes right in line, all right? You have got to figure out first of all, figure out if you're a PTW or a PTC, all right? PTW, PTC. Many ways, both are paid somewhat equally. Just know you're doing completely different things with your life. You're living two completely separate lives. What a PTW stands for is a professional time waster, all right? Being in the education world, being in the fitness world, being in the athletics world, I have run into, and in all honesty, and many times have found myself become a victim of being a PTW, being a professional time waster, because there is a hourly, there's a salary, there's a money, there's a set of money, contract, consulting contract, whatever it is, there's some set of money that's at the end of you being a professional time waster. What I mean by professional time waster is you're like the great John Wooden said, legendary coach of UCLA basketball. He said, never mistake activity for achievement. Meaning, I'll even break it down in the coaching world. There was a coach when I coached high school football. There was a offensive coordinator that we had that spent so much time dialing up plays and doing this and coming up with little formations and gimmicky stuff and all that kind of stuff, and very, very little time on the fact that the players actually had to be good enough, getting them better to actually be good enough to execute the plays. But in the coaching world, they could say, well, this is the play, this is what I ran, this, that, and the third, and they could spend all their time, wasting their time coming up with plays that the team wasn't ready to run yet, that the team was not ready to execute on. That, again, you see, it's very lucrative, right? There's a lot of people making a lot of money off being professional time wasters when you look at their day-to-day. Now, a PTC is a professional time creator, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. As opposed to me having to go and call all my leads or spend an hour a day calling leads and things like that, I can put my stuff out there publicly, structured in a way in which the emails or which they're getting outreach, and they're doing outreach automatically. And there's a certain amount of companies that I'm reaching out to every single day, no matter what. If you package it up and you are making a habit to create the time based on how you spend your day to day. Again, this is 5 a.m. in the morning and I'm already up recording the content, gonna leave here and then do a live stream and then get the article out, publish the article. All that stuff is done before damn 9 o'clock in the morning. All right, that's what I mean when I say professional time creators. And it's important that you understand the two, and it's important that you look and evaluate your situation, evaluate your life, evaluate what you're doing every single moment of every single day, and say, which one am I, which one do I want to be, and be honest. Again, there's no one that's gonna think any less of you. I mean, people like myself who do, professionally create time based on what I'm doing. They'll be frustrated with, they'll be annoyed by being around you, but you're not gonna, no one's really gonna look at you any differently regardless of which side you want. You just gotta be honest with what side you wanna be on, because there's money involved in both of them, and you gotta look at your situation. So this is something that we're gonna probably flesh out as we go along at some point throughout this month, because it is actually an important concept to understand as we're heading into spring, headed into the second quarter of 2025. You got to ask yourself, all right, look, am I going to be the one creating time, or am I going to be the one wasting time? And how am I going to make it so it's profitable on both ends, right? So again, I'll dive deeper into that on a later date. All that being said, main website to check out to dive deeper into everything I'm doing, it's makeyourmove.com. That's MAKEYAMOVE.com. One-stop shop for all your teamwork and your self-development needs. As one, Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.